Listen to this article. The Australian has faced a few difficult months in the shadow of Lando Norris, and has scored only 19 points to the 76 of his teammate in McLaren. Now he has the additional complication of McLaren's interest in Oscar Piastri to have reached public domain in recent days, letting his own long-term plans are not clear. Ricciardo hopes to use free time to clear his head and return strongly after the summer vacation for the initial racing race in Spa, Zandvoort and Monza. To be honest, turning off normally gives me a natural restart, he said after the Hungarian doctor last weekend. To a point where I imagine in 10 days, 2 weeks after the break, I would have taken the holidays from my system, and then I will build that hunger again. So I will naturally think about it after having free time. This is how it works for me. Once again, go out with friends, drink some beers, have fun. And then I will get to the point where I start not feeling guilty, but as well, it is time to turn it on again. And then it is a kind of natural switch that will probably return after 14 days. A little like last year, I want to start that second half of this season with a positive explosion and only for the ball around. The triple header is intense. So I think it comes out and establishes some strong intentions. This is the plan. Obviously, it is easier to say it than to do it. But that is certainly the plan. Daniel Ricciardo, McLaren MCL36 Photo of Glenn Dunbar / Motorsport Images. Reflecting on the first half of the season, Ricciardo admitted that the MCL36 is one of the most difficult F1 cars that he drives so far. Certainly, one of the most, he said. I remember in what part of a race you could do 20 laps and could remain within 3/10, probably for a period of 20 laps sometimes, and just be very control. I feel that season variation is much larger this year. I will see what the other boys are doing. But maybe it's just me, or maybe it's the whole field, but it will surprise me if you see someone who makes 0.1s, 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 0.2s, 0.1s, so I think they are more difficult to produce. When asked if he felt at the top of the car, he said, "There are some laps that I will gather and a little meaning." And I'm like, that was sweet. But then a couple of turns later, I could drop for tenths or something, and then I'm like, It is not as simple as a point ready, there are some obstacles before reaching the NE.